Okay, straight ahead, he drives thousands of miles, sleeps in his car, spends his hard-earned cash, pretty much all of it, to visit Starbucks. I'm talking about every single Starbucks in the world. That's his goal. I kid you not. What's the deal with this guy? Next. Hi, our next guest says that he wanted to do something no one has ever done before, and now he's well on his way to doing it. His name is Winter. That's it, just Winter. His mission, to visit every Starbucks store in creation. Just so you know, there are an estimated 3,600 of them in the U.S. alone. Winter has visited 3,380 of them, and he's not about to stop now. Winter, welcome.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm not quitting until I'm done.
What's the deal here, Winter? Why are you doing this?
Like you said, I wanted to do something that nobody had ever done before, and once I got started, I discovered it was just a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun traveling, taking photographs, meeting people. It's a blast.
Do you like coffee?
Oh, I was drinking the coffee for a few years beforehand. I didn't just pick Starbucks out of the blue.
So you like Starbucks a lot?
Yeah, I pretty much enjoyed Starbucks, and it seemed like a feasible thing with about 1,600 stores back in '97. And so I started visiting them, and then they started building more and more, and it just sort of got out of hand.
Winter, aren't they like building them at a rate of like 3 a day? I mean, you'll be like 112 years old before you see them old.
Well, I think I'm doing pretty well. I've only got about 250 more in North America. Of course, by the time I take another trip, there'll probably be another 100. But they have to slow down eventually. There's only so many places you can put a Starbucks.
How do you live?
Well, I'm a computer programmer. I save up my money while I'm working, and then I hit the road and try to travel.
So how
cheaply.
often do you work versus how often you hit the road?
Well, it depends. Last year I only worked about 6 months through July, and then I was on the road for about 2 months. I would have continued working, but because of the economy, I wasn't able to find a programming job. Previous years, I've worked about 7, 8, 9 months out of the year, which gives me quite a bit of time for travel.
How much money do you have right now?
Now, money, none.
Okay, so how the hell do you do this?
Well, I just save up my money and travel cheaply. On about maybe $1,500, $1,600, I was able to travel for 7 weeks and travel all around the entire country and Canada, just not eating very much, sleeping in my car, not spending much money.
You know, Winter,
if you really want to do something, you can.
I hear you. There are a lot of people in this country who like to visit presidential libraries or national parks. You're the only one who likes to visit Starbucks I've encountered. What is the fixation here?
Well, that was sort of the point, to be the only person to be doing this. If somebody else would be doing it, it wouldn't be as exciting.
So when you visit a Starbucks, what do? You go in there, do you order like a latte or what? Or you just visit?
No, if I'm visiting 10 to 15 stores a day, I need to keep it simple. So I drink what I call a misto. That's half coffee, half milk. I just leave out the milk. After about 10 of those...
10? So you have 10 of these a day?
I've had more. I've had 20. Really? I think I've had 28 on one day. But
boy, by the end of the day, you got to be like a jumping bean, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty hard to sleep on those nights. But I have really interesting dreams.
I bet you do. You know, the Starbucks folks, they love you. They put out a statement to us. I think we have that right now, but they're very flattered by this. Winter demonstrates a great enthusiasm for the Starbucks experience. It is flattering to learn about his passion for Starbucks coffee. Have any of these guys talked to you?
Just informally. I've gotten a tour of Starbucks, and I get emails from managers inviting me to come to their stores and whatnot, and I get quite a bit of free coffee. So
Winter, do any of these people though tell you, whether from Starbucks or not, Winter, you're a little scary. You're scaring me here.
Just one email like that. I've gotten some emails from people who just really don't like Starbucks, but that's to be expected.
So when you leave a town or a store, I mean, do they know you now? They say, hey, this is the guy who's visiting all the Starbucks. We have a...
Well, ever since April, when I started getting all this publicity, more and more stores have gotten to know me. I think on that 7-week trip, about a third of the 400 stores I visited had heard of me. And I think as time goes by, more and more people will know me, and they'll just recognize. They don't recognize me on site yet, but maybe
that's all going to change today, Winter. It's changed today. Well, listen, I wish you well, my friend. Just hope you find bathrooms and stuff like that after 10 cups or whatever. But Winter, thank you very much for seeing.
All right, thanks for having me on your show, Neil.
All right, thank you, sir. Well, if Starbucks coffee is not heating up the world enough for you, this next story just